Hello, Mike. I'm so glad movie is so amazing, and it's kind of touching my family too, because so we came to United States 18 years ago, and when I spoke Ukrainian language, everybody was asking me, what's the language you're speaking? Wait, what? It's Russian language. And I was dreaming about Ukrainian food, about have more here. And I heard about the Veselka in Manhattan. And I was amazed, we have Ukrainian restaurant in Manhattan, it's so amazing. And what next happened? So when war started my cousin wife decided to also use U4U program and came here to United States. But because I don't want to have separation like my cousin and his wife, so I asked her, maybe you should come together because it's better to be together, not be separated by war. So he decided also, so my cousin, he is cook on the ships, and he decided to come to United States also for using U4U program. And he joined Veselka, so he is working right now in Veselka, and he loves team, and he telling me it's amazing team, and he likes Vitaly, and so it's, and I was so surprised when our amazing volunteers team showing this documentary, amazing, and plus David Duchovny is our most I don't know, famous actor also. So it's combination everything. So we amazed
I love this. What's your son's first name? I'm wondering if I've met him.
It's not my son, it's cousin.
Your cousin.
He's Victor Pichkur. Victor.
Okay,
he was doing. He's doing dramike, or I don't know, Darone. So he's there. Yeah.
That's wonderful. I'm assuming, is he working out of the Brooklyn store now?
No, he is in Manhattan. He was deep in Brooklyn, but he's now in Manhattan. Yeah. So.
Well, next time I go in, I'm going to look for Victor.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we have another question. Hi, Michael. I just wanted to, it's more of a reflection, but I wanted to say thank you very much. I actually lived in the East Village for, 13 years, I believe up until 2021. And you've just captured, so I used to hang out at Mud all the time across the street, which I'm sure you
Oh, sure.
used to, that was my living room, but and would leave there and then go get some takeout from Veselka. And every time my mom would come into town, she would, we're Czechoslovakian on my mom's side, so pierogi is, so yeah, she was, it was the pilgrimage and really just a touchstone in my life. And I think you've done such a brilliant job at capturing the sense of family, community, belonging. You don't have to be Ukrainian, you don't have to be a New Yorker, just really the sense of belonging and just feeling at home. And I mean, big moments, highs and lows in my own life, sitting in the corner, crying over a plate of kasha and pierogies and coffee, yeah, you've really just captured it brilliantly and beautifully. And I mean, I was sobbing throughout the film, to be honest with you, just the nostalgia and the longing and just really missing that fixture. And Vitaly and Dima, the countless times that I've seen them and knowing their story now, it's just, it's profound. So thank you so much for really digging into the story that I think needs to be told. And yeah, it's beautiful, and hope more people get to see it.
Thank you so much. That makes me as a storyteller so happy you say that, because to me, in a world where every other documentary is some sort of murder procedural, it's so nice, I think, to have one kind of go out into the world that's gentle and captures a feeling. That it's not about, some sort of sensational thing, like a gotcha moment, but you just, whether you've been there or not, there's a vibe, and you felt that, and I appreciate you telling me that, because there's so many ways we could have done this, right? You could have told a story where you interviewed every other patron who's been coming in for decades and, you know, celebrated the community in so many different ways and done stock footage of the, you know, through the decades of all the surrounding areas and the people, and I would have loved to have done all that. But the movie starts to tell you what it is, and in this case, it became very clear within, I don't know, 3 to 4 months of filming that this was going to be super personal. And actually, now that I think about it, I knew it on the first night. When you hear me, it was the first time I actually talked to Dima on that first day we were there, is at the end of Act 1. And he makes the little joke about, you know, Jason speaks Russian, you know, better than anyone, better than any Russians. Or sorry, he speaks Ukrainian better than any Russians. And then he reveals to me how many of his friends have passed in the war. Like, that was the, like, obviously all throughout the day there was a wait and a lot going on in the restaurant. But when that happened, that comment happened, I just knew this movie was going to go in a direction that I never even envisioned 5, 6 months earlier when I first sat down with Tom and Jason. And at that point, you just have to embrace it and go with it. So I'm glad it brought back good memories and encapsulates the vibe that you know and like about Veselka.
Any other questions or thoughts? All right, well, Michael, thank you so much for being available. It's
My pleasure.
It's late over there where you are. It's like 11:30. So thanks for staying up. And just maybe we could just show you a little bit of everybody here. Maybe you could see.
Oh, I would love that.
You could see all of us. You can see us.
Thank you so much for sharing your movie, inviting me. Please tell others about it. It's very special to have these one-on-one interactions with you all. And you're in my favorite city outside of New York, so it's very special to be with you tonight.
If you want to come to San Francisco and make a movie, we've got a lot of great stories.
That's so on my list of things to do in my career. One of them was I'd love to tell a New York story, and another one is to make a movie in San Francisco. So I'll come drop by if I make that movie.
All right, we'll be eager to do a screening. So, all right. Well, thank you so much. Have a good night. We really appreciate it.
Thank you all.